All right, what's up, Tall Timber Super School? Today we've got a controlled speed line set up. In this scenario, right up against the deck. We want to get this wood, instead of negative rigging it down, there's potential of it flying off to the side, hitting the gutters in the deck and causing problems. So we're gonna flip the wood over to this side over here. So for demonstration purposes, usually you got to climber up, but I came down and set a trigger. So what we have is, we got the Stein Porter Wrap. We're gonna cleat that off. Normally you can let it run just to avoid shock loading, but in this case, for training purposes, we're gonna cleat it. Runs up to a rigging ring and then a butt tie, and we've got one of those hands up rigging systems. And then the yellow line So the yellow line is going to be basically our high line in the whole system. So that's what's going to be used to have the log travel from that side down, and then we're going to land it here. To avoid having to do a lot of climbing and unnecessary work, what I did is I threw in, found a pretty solid branch, used a bigger line, set a block, secured it on the back side over here with the notch backbone with the Whoopie Sling, and then cleated that off. The yellow line runs through that up over to the trunk, and that's going to be to a Whoopie Sling with a Omni block on it. And then that runs down, it's running bowline just above just below the notch, just above the negative rigging line, the 1/2 inch line that was over there. Okay. This is just a fair lead because just want to demonstrate the purpose. If I need to redirect that, I want this to come into the GRCS nice and easy. We don't want it coming off the side and creating a lot of friction in this area here. And so what we're going to do now is I'm going to put tension on it. I got a trigger up there. It's going to pull the log over. We'll tension that up, and then we can walk up, go over, uncleat it, and then we can lower that down and land it to the spot we want. So here we go. And if you want to get the log. Okay. So you can see, right, so butt tie caught. We're hanging the log on that. And if you want to, well, you can stay there, I'll bring it to you. Then from here, we'll just release the tension on the GRCS. Kicktail. And then Jacob, you want to grab it and walk it in?
Yep.
Okay, so high line, okay, Whoopie Sling. The catch side of that, so that's control, so it doesn't just rip on down the line. We can send it and have more control, especially on these bigger logs. So